So, the last few issues, the X-Men battled Sauron. No, not the entity from Lord of the Rings, but Pterodactyl Man with the powers to hypnotize you and make you see monsters and I don't know, stuff. It was never really clearly defined. But you see, Irrelevant Angel is sitting at home, being all irrelevant, and is like, I need more airtime. I'm going to pretend I'm upset over the visions Sauron made me see.
I don't think he's pretending.
Oh, the naivety. But he's like, I can't stand this irrelevancy no longer. I must find my own mission and stop these visions.
¿Por qué no los dos?
He flies to Tierra del Fuego, the land of fire, which is covered in snow and ice. Good job naming it, random Spanish people. Anyway, therein lies the cabin Carl Lycos visited when gaining his powers. You know, all that stuff from last issue, right? Right?
Oh yeah, totally. Yep. Uh-huh. Seriously, just agree with him. All it will be is all jokes and no exposition.
You don't know me. But there, Irrelevant Angel meets Tanya, who's like, Carl just went and killed himself. And the X-Men turned up and followed him. Yep, the X-Men didn't even tell him they'd left. That's how irrelevant he is. They forgot all about him. But Angel follows, gets attacked by pterodactyls, then falls into ice, through it, and into the Savage Land, apparently dead. Or so declares, well, I say Bug Boy, but he's actually more like a frog. Oh, and Frogman works for this unknown white guy with white hair called the Creator.
Don't give it away.
They already know.
They might not.
It's obvious.
It'll ruin the surprise for later.
Well, it's not going to be much of a surprise, but elsewhere the X-Men are fighting a T-Rex. With two R's, because, you know, if there's one thing the Savage Land is famous for, it's dinosaurs and bad spelling. Pupil Eyes is all like, meh, go away, and then gets attacked by Kazar, who's like, what up? But go away. But seriously, this guy always thinks what he's doing is 10 times more important than anybody else's. He's always in a bad mood.
Probably because he can't spell.
Anyways, the obligatory tussle, Zabu makes an entrance.
Oh, kitty cat.
And then Kazar runs off to fight the other tribal-looking dudes, but gets attacked by Equilibrius. Anyway, his powers are basically making you feel like, I don't know, when you just get off a roller coaster topsy-turvy and your balance is all out of whack and you're nauseous and need to lay down. The X-Men save Kazar and he doesn't thank them. Elsewhere, White-Haired Man pretty much resurrects Angel, which Equilibrius runs in and is like, these dudes attacked us, and the Creator is all like, the X-Men? Angel's like, how do you know the X-Men? And the Creator is like, what's for dinner? But Angel's like, you know what? You saved my life. I'm going to help you.
Is this guy for real?
Hey, not everyone knows. Kazar and the X-Men get attacked by a giant lizardy thing being controlled by a Piper dude, and Kazar does this. I'm not really sure what actually happened here, whether it was meant to be a mystical mojo or just a pressure point, but whatever, we cut back to the Creator. He's got Bling Giant, Frogman, Guy with 4 arms, Man who controls Beast, and Brainchild, both smart and stupid. The Creator has, well, he's created them to create champions for the locals. Angel's like, there's no need to fight. I will go tell the X-Men and sue for peace. But when he's gone, Frogman asks the Creator, do you think he suspects anything? No, Amphibious, but then why should he? The Angel has never seen me before, except in my own conquering colours. Perhaps it's true what they say. Perhaps clothes do make the man. For you see, the Creator is actually Santa Claus. No, seriously, it's Magneto.
Oh my god, I'm so shocked. I never would have... It's impossible. I thought he was a robot. Didn't he die? Oh, the shock.
Give it up. So the Creator. So Magneto is all like, ha ha ha, I'm a bad guy and no one guessed it. And I'm learning how to make mutants to take over the world. You know, I never really appreciated how smart Magneto actually is. Like, tech I get, because he can probably feel magnetic waves and electrical currents and just be like, oh yeah, I can make that. But like bioengineering, he'd be up there with some of the smartest in the 616, I reckon. Anyway, Irrelevant Angel flies in to meet Kazar and the X-Men, and he's all like, hey X-Men, you dicks, you left me behind. And the X-Men are all like, who are you again? And Warren's like, I'm Irrelevant Angel. I mean, just Angel. And the X-Men are all like, oh yeah, I remember him. Kazara's like, I don't. But then Angel was like, okay, but there's this creator guy who totally isn't Magneto and he saved my life, so stop trying to hurt him. Yeah? But then Kazar takes off.
He's got a habit of doing that.
Oh, he does not play well with others.
Unless the other is a giant kitty cat.
But Magneto's freaks turn up and everyone tussles. Irrelevant Angel's like, oh no, it's all going wrong. I better tell the creator who totally isn't Magneto. So he flies back and overhears the creator bragging about how he created the mutant. And the creator is like, well, duh, I'm a bad guy. I'm Magneto.
What? No way.
Save it. The X-Men have wiped the floor with the fake mutants. They break into Magneto's compound, but Brainchild is there. He tells Frogman to remove one brick, 17th stone on the closest column. It collapses. Rocks start raining down, but Token Jean keeps them all in check. Brainchild is knocked out. Frogman is captured, and Magneto makes his entrance. Behind him, a mutant, a hot blonde with the voice of an angel. She sings, doobity-doo-bop-bop. Oh yeah. And all the X-Men are like, whoa. And Token Jean is like, I'm Token for a reason. I'm the only girl allowed in this comic. Does her best scorned Latino impression. She throws tables and fire torches across the room. Magneto shoots them down and is like, no, really, she's just a friend. But the girl's song has worn off. Pew Pew Eye shoots Magneto's gun, so he goes to use his powers. You know, the magnetism ones that are more dangerous than an actual gun. And he grabs the giant machine to hurl it at the X-Men, except it blows up, bringing the tower down on Magneto. The X-Men stand around. He, Magneto, is finally dead.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I know, right? Probably a Magneto bot. Not much to review, back to the standard issues after a pretty good run, but it didn't regress to the earlier cliche standards, except for Kazar. I don't know, I don't really like Kazar. He's very much a caricature of himself, and he's too much of a cliche Tarzan, single-minded chest thumper to really impress me. I know that's what he's meant to be, to serve the story, but I like Zabu though, he can stick around. The whole Magneto thing, he's had too many losses at this stage, too easily defeated to ever consider a threat. I'm assuming that picks up in Claremont's era, but we'll have to wait and see. Ciao. Hey, thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this approach, please like and subscribe for more videos. And remember, if you're interested in reading the full story, the easiest way is to sign up to Marvel Unlimited at marvel.com/unlimited. I need to breathe.